Hello YouTube and hello Twitch. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Alf, or you can call me Mad Tings. I don't mind. I really don't. Call me what you like. Hell, you could probably call me something really horrible, but I don't mind. I'm still really bad at editing, so I've uploaded episode 3 onto YouTube of the Bedrock Survival series. We're recording episode 7 now. In the last episode that I've recorded, and I'm releasing them all tonight, 4, 5, and 6, I managed to get some cows, and I built something else on the world, which I'm going to show you in a second, after I've thrown a chicken egg at a chicken. I managed to hunt myself down my first villager, and... hey, buddy! You okay? He's just chilling in his composter there. That's I have to say that's a bit of a new one. That's quite funny, actually. The fact that he just slowly looked up, I'm going to have to do something in editing. I'm going to have to try and figure something out in editing to just make that even more funny than it was. That's, oh man. That was a strange encounter, to say the least, I suppose. That was a very strange encounter. I don't know why it's so funny, but it just naturally is, I suppose. But yeah, all jokes aside, we made a bit of progress. I made my first trade in the last episode too. I'm trying to get him up to his next levels. I can actually trade pumpkins with him, because in episode 2, I think it was, episode 2, we got pumpkins, and I've just sort of been growing them. I also have melons, which is a huge thing at the moment. I'm also going to try and get some extra crops planted in here so that these guys don't grow backwards anymore, because the whole point of me leaving an extra slot was so that they wouldn't grow backwards, but they seem to have done that anyway. Melons and pumpkins have always been the bane of my existence when building a little corner farm like that. But where's my hoe? Is it? Yeah, it's in here. I'm going to just plant probably some wheat along here. The more wheat I've got, the better. I'm never going to use beetroot, I don't think. So, the carrots and the potatoes are only here for breeding villagers later down the line when I get another zombie villager, which I'm hoping to be able to have done today in this next episode. But the stream is 1 second behind, which is kind of funny. I started them at the same time, and the stream's a second behind. So, you know. Yeah, that's the first harvest of all them. I need to try and get some more bones. I need to harvest more sugarcane as well. But yeah, I'd say we're doing pretty well for episode 7. We are about a third of the way to the dragon, I would say. I'll probably be ready by episode 10 or episode 15 to defeat him. Or her. We never actually discovered that. I mean, you get an egg upon the defeat of the dragon, but let's just take that out of there. Okay. But I think what I'm going to do actually is wherever I've put my first pearl, I'm gonna make the first Eye of Ender so that I'm ready to start. I don't know whether to stay up on this night just so that I can find potentially another zombie villager. I'm gonna put my my lead in there, because that's the only lead I've got at the moment. And I'm going to put all the bad leather armor in there. All the garden sort of stuff lives in here, I guess is the best way to put it. I think for now this is just random miscellaneous items. And this is obviously the stone chest, and soul sand has been living in there for whatever reason. But right, now time to hunt a zombie villager. It did take me quite a while last time. Well, in the last episode, it took me quite a while to find a zombie villager, which it's fine. I don't mind hugely as long as I actually just do get one, I suppose. So, no matter how long it takes, I don't mind. There's a skeleton down there. But the idea of me killing off a load of mobs is XP is one of those things, but also just reducing the amount of mobs counting towards the cap. Eventually I'll probably go even crazier and build a mob switch, which would be quite funny to be able to do in bedrock. And this guy is currently stuck in a tree, and I find that rather amusing. So that was a very easy skeleton kill. And for some reason there is just a tree without a piece in it, so it's whatever. But yeah, I'm starting to really like how my area is taking shape. I'm very pleased with what it looks like at the moment. And I'm going to work on it more throughout the next few episodes. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying recording these episodes because it gives me a chance to play the game. Oh, second Enderman. Can we get another pearl? Probably not, knowing my luck. Hello, buddy. Oh, God, you can reach me there. Okay. Good to know, I guess. You gonna come a bit closer for me? It's gonna eat up so that if anything sneaks up. So prepared. No, he did not drop a pearl, which is a little bit unfortunate, but can't really ask for it every time. Let's get rid of you. Didn't have time to really prepare for that explosion. Yeah, I'm doing a couple of episodes with webcam off because it's just a bit better, I suppose. And the coordinates, I suppose, don't really matter that much because I'm on a solo single-player world. As you saw in episode 1 when I created the... Well, actually, no, you didn't see that. In episode 1, when I actually created the world, I did elect to make it so that it wouldn't be open to anybody. So, no other players allowed. It's a strictly solo world. And that will most likely, I think that will probably stay the same for the duration of the world. Like, hey buddy, you want to leave my villager dude alone? It took me long enough to get him. I mean, we are on episode 7 with 3 more episodes, and then we might be fighting the dragon, I don't know. But I think the next couple of episodes are going to take me a little while to get out, just because I'm actually going to sit down and try and edit them properly. But we'll see. We will see. Hoping to see a zombie villager around. Hey game, can I get another zombie villager please? I have the stuff to heal him. Oh, a creepy boy. Gotta get rid of the spider quick. There we go. Please give me another zombie villager. Please, please, please. I want one as a friend who definitely won't be forced to do manual labour for me for the next bajillion years or whatever. So let's just hunt around until we see one, and we'll lure it into the curing cave, which is what this box is. That dirt box is the curing cave. But I'm not doing anything in between episodes, as I've stated several times over the last couple of episodes. I refuse to do any off-camera work, so everything you see is like from me logging onto the world all the way to me logging off again for the rest of the day. Let's fight this Ender boy. Hopefully drops us a pearl. The iron sword is just too slow. Thinking I might get a new one, but that's weird. He didn't drop me any experience. That's incredibly strange. I've never seen that before. Enderman just refusing to drop any experience points. Can I get a zombie villager before the end of night? I think episode 6 I'm probably going to call Zombie Doctor, because I did kill my first zombie villager. And yeah. Still none spawning, which leads me to believe they've just said, no, you're not having another one. Yeah, the sun's almost rising now, so probably won't see one tonight. Which is unfortunate. I'm probably going to sleep for whatever duration, well, the rest of that, so I can reset the phantoms. So the day counter has to... Oh, no! No, 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 no. We're not going for a first death here. Oh, that's all the chickens gone, I guess. So let's kill them off a minute. Well, we nearly just died for the very first time, which would have been unfortunate, because we've gone pretty much most of the run without dying. Come close, certainly a few times, but not then. That's unfortunate. That's super annoying. Oh well. It is just a game. So, we'll just leave it like that for now. Think I might take the risk of expanding the cow pen. Let's try not to release any of them. They can't get through that gap. Good. Okay, that's fine. These guys are the ones I want to breed, because they're the ones that I need to make leather for the enchantment room, which is up in that tower there. It's a shame we didn't get a zombie villager last night, and he's back in his composter. He really likes it in there, I'm glad. I might, however, today in this episode, make a bit of an expansion on the wheat farm, because I feel like that could be smart. But, yeah, I think it could be smart to make a bigger wheat farm for the sake of having enough to trade with the guy so that we can get more emeralds. So I'm thinking that I make myself a new iron axe and venture out, cut down those trees there, and set to work on a new wheat farm, because it's about time that I do that. So I'm probably only going to go out to about here. I might have to work on the location of the curing cave. But it takes so much longer to actually process a video when you upload it directly to YouTube from, when you upload it directly from YouTube, when you upload the file. It takes quite long to process. I mean, it's been there for 2 hours. That's episode 3, which is called Into Fire. So it's the episode I went into the Nether, which is going to be fun. But 1 video a day, plus extra recordings, is a lot better for me. So let's just clear this bad boy away. And the more wheat seeds we have to start us off, the better. I'm also going to have to possibly make... Nah, I'll be fine. I want sort of a decently even looking platform. And let's just chop this extra tree down. Because the space is needed. Let's just round that off a bit there. Just gonna expand the length of this area a bit more. The size of the wheat farm will greatly improve the production rates, which is sort of a... I don't want to say it's a give or take. I don't want to say it's a give and take relationship. It's more of just a direct relationship. The bigger something is, the more it produces. So... probably gonna write some stairs in here for the sake of easiness. Where is my... There you are. I've got to watch where the microphone is, because otherwise I could go really quiet at points, and that wouldn't be easy for editing me, because I'd have to try and remember what I said, and then it's just pain. So, sort of set it up so that it goes like that. Roughly down the middle of the area. All the way to a double chest, which we will place there. And the rest of it is farmland. So, I think... Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, of course you can't own that stuff directly, so you have to follow an extra step. So that's as far as the farm expands. Well, goes out until I have to go and put another water source in. Luckily, I have several infinite water sources around. And this new farm, I need a new hoe now. Excuse me. And then that's so. New video is now premiering. That'll be out within the next sort of 20 minutes, I want to say. Gotta really watch my iron. I might as well start going back to using stone tools because I've gotta be really careful given the fact that I do have pretty weak looking armor at the moment, and I don't want that to remain the same for when I go to fight the Ender Dragon, which is why villagers are going to become such a crucial part, because they can trade me diamond armor, which will be a massive help. So actually I can just grab from here, and the sugarcane won't mind. Probably gonna put. Whoa! I nearly just jumped on some new farmland. That would have been annoying. Probably gonna go get a board around here because I feel a bit safer if there's a wall around it. So I'd like to ideally have a large yield of crops, but I have got to be careful of the length of the episodes due to the fact that I have got an hour-long episode coming out, which is episode 6. It's going to be the longest episode. So there's that. And and people don't really like to watch stuff that's massively long. I've sort of picked up on that fact. So sun is almost down again, so I can have another go at getting a zombie villager. That's the one. I was gonna get there. Trust me. I was gonna get there. I might as well, since otherwise it's gonna look rather strange. Have just a 2 wide staircase going there and then around. Yep, that's fine. So we now have I don't think they burn under those, do they? No. So that's. Here we go. I need to go get food for the night. Don't worry, guys. You're going to have some food soon. You're going to be able to breed. But for now, I'm just focused on other stuff. The enchanting will come later, after I've got more levels. I'm going to try and get to like 40 or 50 levels before I actually run any enchantments. Whoa! Where the hell did you come from? Oh boy, that was really something. Just had my first encounter with a spider jockey. Skeleton spider jockey, that is. I've had a couple of spider jockeys show up, I think, here and around the world. When I've been like live streaming, I did have one when I was live streaming. I went out to find a treasure map. So I think don't quote me on this. No. Thought it was full moon so that I could have a higher chance of zombie villagers spawning, and that could have been bad because I know my armor wouldn't have taken that explosion, and I probably wouldn't have taken that, and that would have been the first death in the series, and I'm trying to do a no death run. However, it won't matter if I die because I can respawn. Oh wow, okay. That's quite a few, and I only need one of you chaps. So I think it would be smartest to take the librarian home, because you can grant me some cool stuff. Come on, Mr. Zombie Villager. Well, that's awesome. So that's number 2 of the goal. Let's hit you with that and that. So you are now healing. Might be smart to just block you in so that you can't get killed again, because I don't have the gold to heal you again. And let's just block you off just in case. Right, so that's ace. We have another zombie villager. I do need to also link up those paths, so I'm going to do that in a sec. Once I'm back in the safer domain of time. But yeah, that brings us yet another step closer to a part where the Ender Dragon gets killed. And I think during that same session, I'm going to go, obviously while I'm still around the stronghold, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my bed spawn in the stronghold so that I'm safe in case I do die. But I might just wait until I've actually killed the dragon to do the enchanting, because I'll have loads of levels then. I'll have nearly 100, which would be perfect. So let me just link up these paths here. Shovels, yeah, my shovel's dead. So let's go and get a new one. I want to try and get better tools and armor, obviously. So if I can save up the emeralds, trade my way through for that, then that saves a heck of a lot of time on the later run where I'm actually going for the stronghold. Plus I can get some pretty cool enchantments from the stronghold, if I'm really lucky. Which is why I'd probably do well to find the stronghold in probably episode 8 would be a smart thing to do that in. So I might just do that. Just depends. What are you still doing out? Go away, Mr. Skeletron. Let's have a look at how our friend in here is doing. He's looking a bit better. He's a bit cold, so it'll be a while before he's healed. But I can actually, now that it's daytime and he only takes a few more minutes to heal, I can actually just remove that cover. I'm going to keep the one over his head to keep him safe. So that's sort of my way of guaranteeing that he'll be fine. Right, buddy, you're going to have a friend shortly. I need to make him a bed. And I need to make him his respective workstation, so I suppose I better get on with that. I'm going to ignore that piece of wall. I'm going to elect to ignore it. 3, there we go. Now what do I need to make a lectern? Is it expensive? Lectern. I think I need a bookshelf. I could be sorely wrong though. No, unfortunately I'm not sorely mistaken, which is annoying. So I'm gonna have to remove the enchant. Well, I have to remove one of the bookshelves from the enchantment station, which sets me back massively. I have to add. However, it is worth it in my grand plan. It's extremely worth it. I do gotta watch my episode times, because if they get too long, then people aren't gonna want to watch them, and I can't really have that at the moment. We now have him his respective workstation. He'll be healed up in a sec. Let's just plop you down there. Hey! Hey, buddy! Welcome to the world. In my own sick, twisted way, I guess. This is incredibly slow. I've got to watch out for the terrain, because if I get stuck on the grass paths, that's sort of game over, and I can't have that at the moment. So I need to try and make it across without losing that control of him. So, finally harvesting the bamboo, I guess. Might as well pick it up. Don't want to lose too much of it. So it'll come in handy later on in life when I want to use bamboo wood. Because it's a nice looking wood. It's very mosaic, like. I don't really know how to explain it. But now I've got 2 of you dudes. You are in that part of my master plan now. I might send you breeding. For now, I think I'm going to just lock you away in your cage, and I'm going to trade with you to keep you locked in on those trades. The more emeralds I can make, the better, because then I can get the other guy up and then start trading, and yeah, it'd be a pretty sick operation, you know? It'd be a good operation to have go in for myself. My inventory is not full, thank God. Let's just get you up to level 2, make that first trade with you, and then I'm hoping he'll sell me books. If not, that's fine. For now, I'll be okay. But I'd like him to sell me books. Some enchanted books, obviously, the good enchanted books. How on earth have I... Oh, I've probably crafted those. Let's just make some more paper here. I'm just going to plonk some sugarcane down on the coastline randomly. Or not. What do you... Get off. There you go, you can have some sugarcane to keep you company there, buddy. But yeah, I'm really liking how this world's turning out for me. I'm really proud of it. so far. Very happy with what I've done. So that's a couple more emeralds for me, and certainly more for me on that front. And that's unlocked both of those trades. Because they've got a bed and a workstation, they'll always be happy to restock. I hope. Otherwise, I am in a spot of trouble there. Let's just make a few more melon blocks, because ideally, the more emeralds we have earlier on, the better. This is great because we're just constantly harvesting, making ourselves incredibly rich. Ideal. We have hit level 30, ladies and gentlemen, and we need to start trading with this guy a bit more to get more bookshelves out of it. So my enchantment table will be a bit better off. What level are we looking at the moment? 16 enchantments. They're not really what I want. I want max level enchantments. But we're doing alright. We are making some steady, very, very steady progress. And I'm incredibly happy with that slow and steady progress. So, but I gotta think of a title for this episode, and I've gotta think of, well, I need to try and make sure I'm doing the releases in order of that which I record them in, because otherwise it's going to be a bit of a problem chronologically. It's going to be a real pain chronologically, to be totally honest. Damn, I have a spare iron sword in there that I didn't even think about. I can just plonk them in a crafting table, can't I? Yes. Ideal. Now, I think I ought to craft a new set of iron armor. Oh, Lord. Very tired. So I need precisely 24 iron. I like to keep myself well protected, otherwise it makes me unsafe. And with how this run is going, I don't really want to lose it. In the sense that I lose the challenge of going without dying. Because the longer I do go without a death, the more impressive it's going to be for that sort of side of things. And I'm going to sleep so that the phantom counter can stay down. But I'm extremely happy with the current reception of how well the videos have done so far. Just shows that maybe putting a bit of effort into them helps. Certainly looks like it did. And I'm extremely grateful for how well they've been received. So thank you, everybody. What was I needing? Never mind, I'm sure it can wait. But I would like to thank you all so much for watching, if you do indeed decide to. I would also like to thank you for the reception on the other videos, because it's been incredible. I'm really proud of it. And I still can't edit. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Alf, or Mad Tings, or whatever you want to call me, I don't mind. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.